Hello everyone, welcome to Current Affairs MCQs program. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, consider the following statements regarding river Kosi. 1. Kosi is an antecedent river. 2. It originates from Khumbu Glacier, Nepal. 3. It is the largest right bank tributary of Ganga. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none? The correct answer is option A, only one. Recently, Nepal and India have agreed to reduce the height of the proposed Saptakoshi High Dam on Kosi River amid concerns in Nepal over the potential land inundation in upstream regions of the dam. River Kosi is an antecedent river as maintains its original course and pattern despite the changes in Himalayan topography. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The Kosi River originates in Tibet and enters Nepal, where it continues its course. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The largest right bank tributary of the Ganga River is the Yamuna River, while the Kosi is the right bank tributary of Ganga. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Now, let's begin today's session. First question is, Ababeel weapon system recently seen in the news is a missile system of which of the following country? Oman, Iran, Afghanistan, or Pakistan? The correct answer is option D, Pakistan. Recently, Pakistan successfully conducted the flight test of Ababeel weapons system to further strengthen its deterrence. Ababeel is a ballistic missile system having a range of 140 km. As per the Pakistan agencies, the latest test was aimed at revalidating various design, technical parameters and performance evaluation of different subsystems. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is, exercise Vajra Sahayata recently seen in the news is associated with combating cyber crimes, chemical, radiological and biological disaster, Naxal insurgency or money laundering. The correct answer is option B, chemical, radiological and biological disaster. Recently, Army's Vajra Corps conducted Vajra Sahayata, a chemical, biological, radiological and nuclear disaster management exercise under the aegis of Western Command Headquarters. Units from Army, NDRF Battalion, SDRF and Punjab civil administrators participated in the exercise. Dynamic situations for radiological and biological disaster and the appropriate response and actions was the main issue discussed by all the stakeholders. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding minimum support price. 1. Minimum support price is announced annually by Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices. 2. Majority of crop covered under MSP are Rabi crops. 3. The majority of crops for which minimum support prices are announced belong to the category of pulses. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none? The correct answer is option D, none. Recently, the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has increased the minimum support prices for all Rabi crops for the financial year 2024-25. It is a government-announced price at which the government agrees to purchase agricultural commodities from farmers. MSP is published twice a year by the Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. MSP is announced for 14 Kharif crops and 6 Rabi crops. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. There are 7 cereal crops, 7 oil seeds, 5 pulses and 4 commercial crops covered under MSP. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is, which among the following describes Semaglutide, which was recently seen in the news? A non-nutritive sweetener, a superconducting material, a drug to treat diabetes, or 3D printed biodegradable concrete? The correct answer is option C, a drug to treat diabetes. Recently, an expert panel of the Central Drug Authority has recommended that permission be given to Dr. Reddy's laboratories to carry out a bioequivalence study of semaglutide injection. The new GLP-1 against medicines, semaglutide, is used for weight loss, treatment of type 2 diabetes and reducing cardiovascular risk. Semaglutide, commonly sold as Ozempic and Wegovy, and trispeptide is sold as Mounjaro. They reduce blood glucose levels and weight by simulating a feeling of fullness by reducing gastric motility. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Tribal Youth Exchange Program. 1. It is an initiative of Ministry of Tribal Affairs. 2. The program involves the tour of the major cities and metro to tribal youth of the left-wing extremism affected interior areas. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, 14th Tribal Youth Exchange Program was held in New Delhi. Tribal Youth Exchange Program is an initiative of Ministry of Home Affairs. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The program is organized by Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan under the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Under this program, young men and women of the tribal community from the interior areas most affected by left-wing extremism are taken on a tour to major cities and metros across the country. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is with reference to Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry or APAR, consider the following statements. 1. The students enrolled from secondary classes to the higher education are eligible to apply for identification card. 2. Verification of APAR can only be done via Aadhaar. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. That is, both the statements are incorrect. Recently, the Government of India has introduced the Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry or APAR for efficient management of academic records for students across the nation. APAR, dubbed as One Nation One Student ID program, offers a 12-digit identification number that will serve as a lifelong academic record for students beginning from pre-primary education through to higher education. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. This initiative is part of the National Education Policy and is set to create a centralized digital repository. Upon enrolling for APAR, each student's identity will be verified through their Aadhaar ID or other officially recognized document. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following statements regarding the high cost of cheap water report. 1. It is released by World Water Forum. 2. It is the first ever annual estimate of the economic value of water and freshwater ecosystem. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, the report titled High Cost of Cheap Water, the True Value of Water and Freshwater Ecosystems to People and Planet was released by World Wide Fund for Nature. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. Released on World Food Day, that is October 16th, this report introduces a pioneering annual evaluation of the economic value of water and freshwater ecosystems. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The report warns of a growing global water crisis that poses a threat to $58 trillion in economic value, food security, and sustainability. As per the analysis, water and freshwater ecosystems provide both direct and indirect benefits, with direct economic benefits amounting to over $7 trillion annually. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following about Medical Termination of Pregnancy Amendment Act 2021. 1. Under the Act, upper gestation limit for termination of fetus increased from 20 to 24 weeks for special categories of women. 2. The unmarried women are allowed to terminate a pregnancy up to 20 weeks of pregnancy in the case of failure of contraceptive method or device. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, Supreme Court rejected a plea of a woman seeking the medical termination of a pregnancy after 26 weeks. As per the Act, a pregnancy may be terminated up to 20 weeks by a married woman as well as unmarried women in the case of failure of contraceptive method or device. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The Act extended the upper gestational limit from 20 to 24 weeks for a specific categories of women such as survivors of rape, victims of incest, and other vulnerable individuals. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is Global Pension Index is released by which of the following organization? Mercer CFA Institute, Cushman and Wakefield, Economist Intelligence Unit, or Transparency International. The correct answer is option A, Mercer CFA Institute. Recently, Mercer and CFA Institute released its annual report, Global Pension Index. India's rank in the Global Pension Index 2023 has fallen to 45th position out of 47 countries. India scored 37.3 out of 100, which is lower than the global average of 59.7. Netherlands, with a score of 84.6, ranked first in the index. The Global Pension Index 2023 is a report that compares and ranks the retirement income systems of 47 countries, representing 64% of the global population. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Last question is, Operation Chakra 2 recently in news is conducted by which of the following organization? Indian Army, Enforcement Directorate, Central Bureau of Investigation, or Indo-Tibetan Border Police? The correct answer is option C, Central Bureau of Investigation. Recently, the CBI has conducted searches at 76 locations across the country under Operation Chakra 2. The raids were conducted after receiving inputs from Amazon and Microsoft. The CBI has acted on inputs from FIU, FBI, Interpol, and other international agencies. CBI is the premier investigating police agency in India and provides assistance to the Central Vigilance Commission and Lokpal. It also plays a crucial role in investigating financial crimes in India. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Consider the following statements regarding the annual survey of India City Systems report. 1. It is an evaluation of quality of governance in Indian cities released every year. 2. The latest edition focuses on state as a unit of evaluation, unlike cities in previous edition. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.